I grew up in the south side of Chicago. When there's kids and there's not a lot of things to do, there aren't any programs. Summers was just wandering around with a bunch of kids just trying to figure out how to get in trouble. I was one of those kids. My role at the Kapor Center is essentially to tell stories through numbers. I had a teacher, professor approach me and say, "Hey, you ever considered like accounting or finance as a degree?" And I said, "Not really." And they essentially told me that this is like the business language of the world. You should consider it. It was like an untold rule in Chicago where you on the south side, it's all black, you just stay here. Everything you need is here. I just knew that I wanted to leave, and I was determined in leaving. I moved to a small town in Florida called St. Petersburg, totally different from Chicago. I took a year off and I worked at Walgreens, was making like $6.15 an hour, and I just remember thinking, like, this isn't it. I just knew that I need to go to school, so I applied to Bethune Cookman. I remember when a recruiter reached out to me in college in response for a summer internship. And I was really surprised that they reached out because here it is, I'm in a small HBCU in Florida, and they're calling me from the Bay Area. Like, man, these guys they want me? And I just remember that experience being eye-opening because I never knew that I can have anything in common with somebody that didn't look like me. Despite some of the good out of the job I was at, there was also some bad too. I felt like I had to work like 10 times as hard as my peers and not really giving back, nor did I necessarily have a passion for what I was doing. Essentially, a recruiter reached out to me regarding a position at the Kapor Center. And the only reason she said she reached out was because of my volunteer experience. And she wanted to kind of create that intersection behind giving back and with like the finance experience. When she was telling me about the Kapor Center and what they were doing and what they planned on doing and where they were located, I said, look, sign me up, give me an interview. And I remember researching the company and essentially feeling like, okay, is this real? I can do accounting and finance anywhere. But being able to be at a place where I can help people is what brings me to work every day. My distance travel is coming from Chicago, expanding my mindset, and lifting as I climb.